Princess Kate has become firm friends with one particular royal who has been there from the start. Princess Kate has developed a strong and trusting bond with the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie, a relationship that has quietly flourished over the years. Sophie, who has long been considered one of the royal family's most dependable figures, has become a source of companionship, understanding, and support for the Princess of Wales, especially during challenging times. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for our channel. If you'd like to help us grow, please subscribe and share our content with others. The Duchess of Edinburgh has earned a reputation as the royal family's safest pair of hands, often entrusted with significant diplomatic duties. Just recently, she and Prince Edward undertook a high-profile trip to Japan, representing King Charles and reinforcing Britain's relationship with the country. But beyond her public role, Sophie has become a key figure in William and Kate's private lives. Insiders say that when William becomes king, his aunt will play a major supporting role for him and Kate, something both sides embrace wholeheartedly. Kate and Sophie's friendship stems from their shared backgrounds. Both women grew up in middle-class families before marrying into the royal family and taking on senior roles. Their similar journeys have fostered a deep mutual understanding. At royal engagements, they're often spotted sharing warm moments, laughing together, exchanging knowing glances, and offering each other quiet support. One such moment was captured on Garter Day earlier this year, as the two watched their husbands proudly take part in the ancient royal procession, giggling like old friends. Sophie's role as a steady presence became particularly meaningful during what has been described as a brutal year for Kate and her family. Last November, following Kate's cancer diagnosis and chemotherapy treatment, she made a rare appearance at the Cenotaph for Remembrance Sunday. As she stood at the balcony, Sophie gently placed a reassuring hand on her back, a small gesture that spoke volumes. The Duchess was also seated beside Kate during her emotional Christmas carol concert at Westminster Abbey last December, offering silent solidarity during a deeply personal moment. Kate is said to quietly admire the way Sophie and Edward have raised their two children, Lady Louise Windsor, now 21, and James, Earl of Wessex, 17. As a mother raising Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis in the public eye, Kate finds inspiration in Sophie's balanced approach to family life and royal duty. Former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond notes that Sophie and Kate's relationship is more like that of sisters than aunt and niece by marriage. Sophie has been there for Catherine from the start as a mentor and perhaps someone she can share the peculiar ups and downs of royal life with, Bond explains. They are two women who have come from middle-class backgrounds to assume uniquely senior roles in the life of the nation. I think William will be very grateful to have Edward and Sophie alongside when the time comes for him to be king. With no Harry to lean on, he will appreciate the support of his uncle and aunt, and be grateful that they are willing to bear their share of the considerable workload. Sophie's growing presence on the global stage reflects the trust placed in her by the monarchy. In addition to Japan, she has represented the king in Bosnia to mark the 30th anniversary of the Srebrenica massacre, and has undertaken humanitarian work in Ukraine and Iraq. Her efforts focus on supporting women and survivors of sexual violence in conflict zones, an area she has described as not easy subject matters, but one she is passionate about championing. Jenny Bond highlights that Sophie's popularity stems from her natural approach. She is very down-to-earth, and that's one reason why she's so popular with the public and the royal family. She's trusted, carries out a steady round of duties without fuss, and is a safe pair of hands. She's also a very charming woman. During the recent visit to Osaka for Expo 2025, Sophie and Edward engaged with UK and Japanese representatives, further cementing international relations. Though their trip meant they missed the state visit by US President Donald Trump at Windsor Castle, their mission was clear: to strengthen bilateral ties and highlight the royal family's global presence. Sophie's commitment to service, combined with her warm personal connection to Kate, has solidified her role as both a reliable royal figure and a cherished friend. As the monarchy continues to evolve, her presence alongside William and Kate promises to be invaluable both in public life and behind palace walls. Thanks for watching till the end.